Okay, welcome to Divine Lotus Tarot. So I have a message. It is coming very strongly for Gemini, and this could be for a Gemini male. Now, this definitely could be sun sign, or I guess it may apply to individuals who are males who have very strong, significant placements of Gemini in their birth chart. Anyways, if you like to book your own personal session with me, just go and drop a comment below this video. Okay? So, with that being said, and then I can give you more information on how to reach me. Bloop. All right, so moving forward. So, this message is picking up an energy where this could be individuals who have South Node in Leo, which would mean your North Node would be in Aquarius, or you have North Node in Pisces, which would mean your South Node would be in Virgo. So what I'm picking up was this could be a energy who has Gemini significantly placed in their birth chart. Whoa. Okay. It could be a male who has Gemini significantly placed in his birth chart. I'm just going to call you Gemini moving forward. So whether you got it as your sun sign or other placements, you understand this is what I mean. So Gemini male, it feels like I heard you need to drop the hose, period. You need to drop the hose because I feel like it's becoming overwhelming. It's becoming too much. And I see deep down inside truly what you are not sharing with other individuals, or it could just be with a hose that you currently deal with, is that you want true love. Okay. This is like what your heart's truest desire is. It could be the thing that you don't speak out loud about, that you really sincerely crave and desire, and what you really, 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 really want deep down inside is true love. Now, I also heard Cancer Vixen. So for some of you, when I heard that, initially I'm thinking of like Video Girl or something like that. So maybe some of you Geminis could be dealing with an individual who would be considered a vixen, or someone who used to be a video girl or something of that nature. But I heard Cancer as well too. So this person could be a Cancer. Or there's some type of association with you and a Cancer. Okay, and I heard vixen. The other thing that I was picking up as well too is that some of you may have dealt with a Leo in the past, and maybe you stopped dealing with this Leo because of a Pisces. I feel as well too. I'm picking up an energy that you Gemini individuals, you have a very strong, like, innate spiritual gift. Okay. Now, for some of you, I feel like you're either trying to downplay it and act like it's not what it is, and you're not really wanting to like accept this. For others of you, you blatantly know that you have this, but you just like keep it hidden from the world. Like, you don't want other people to know this. I did hear shame as well too. So I feel like there is energy around you being shamed. You feeling like you would be shamed if people were to know that you had this gift, or that, okay, so for some of you, you could have a gift. Some of you may be trying to play down your gift and say, oh, it's not that, it's something else. You could be trying to diagnose yourself with something else. It could be as well too that maybe you were into the occult, esoterics, or like spirituality way more than what you lead on, or this is the path that you're being led to. Now, once again, especially because for those of you where you have a North Node in Pisces, Pisces is an energy just like Sagittarius that is connected to like divine energy. I feel like this is my own personal opinion. Okay. I feel like Sagittarius and Pisces have very strong divine energies, meaning that Sagittarius has a very close connection to God. I feel like Pisces has a close connection to the spiritual realm and the ethers and just the unseen realm as well too. So I feel like Pisces can connect to like other things that other people are not able to see, or just that is just not visible on the visible plane. I just feel like you can tap into other things, okay? And I feel like as well too, this could be, saying that this energy relates to, your sense of having spiritual gifts as well too. So with that being said, for those of you who are especially North Node Pisces, you are being like that. Your North Node means like your destiny, what you should be striving towards, because it's the path that you're essentially going to accomplish what you are supposed to accomplish in this lifetime. Now, when we look at the South Node can talk about things that you've done in the past, or karma that you have from the past that you're bringing over, or gifts I mean, karma could be either good or bad, depending on how you look at it. But it could be things that you're carrying over from a past life, whether it's like things that you've learned, that you've mastered, so you know how to do it very well already, which means you've already mastered it, so therefore you don't need to keep doing that. You understand what I'm saying? Or you've moved beyond that. Or it's going to be a situation where you do something very well, so it'll help you in this lifetime as well too. Like you could have accrued good karma, and now you can bring those gifts over into this lifetime that'll be helpful for you as well too. But essentially the South Node represents essentially like your past life or things of that nature. So it represents something that it will serve its purpose how it's supposed to, but it's not necessarily the path that you're supposed to be on because it's something that you've already accomplished. Now, for those of you where you have maybe what would be looked at as bad karma, if you bringing that over, then that would be things that you need to learn from in this life because you didn't learn from it in the previous life. But essentially, most people should be definitely walking the path of their north node, meaning the path that is meant and aligned for you. So if you have north node in Pisces, then that is natural for you to be someone who's going to connect to the ethereal realm, the universe in a different natural way, to the supernatural, to divine energy, to divine beings. You know what I'm saying? To the supernatural realm. Just put it like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you have North Node in Aquarius, this is going to mean that you are someone who is going to be striving towards things that are Aquarius like in nature. So you may come off a little bit eccentric. You may come off very, you could come off very distant, very aloof. You may be someone who's like innovative. You may be someone who thinks outside of the box. You may be someone who has very strong opinions about things. You could be very stubborn in nature. You know what I'm saying? But this could also mean that you stick out. And with either of these, North Node in Aquarius or North Node in Pisces, I feel like both of these energies mean that you stick out. And for some of you, maybe you don't like to stick out. Maybe you feel like, you know, going back to that shame energy, like you don't want to stick out. You could be someone who like tries to downplay like who you are. You could be someone who honestly just feels uncomfortable with getting a lot of attention. But I kind of feel like it's kind of hard when you have North Node in Aquarius or North Node in Pisces. You know what I'm saying? To like not stick out because Pisces energy is very mysterious. Okay, it's very enigmatic. So you're gonna draw attention because of that. And then it's kind of an aloof energy as well too because Pisces kind of is like that energy where they like to spend time to themselves and they kind of be in their own little world and daydream. And that's good for you because you're supposed to do that because that's what makes you feel good. And then with Aquarius, that energy is very aloof as well too. But I feel like Aquarius just is more aloof because they don't feel like they can relate to other individuals. They don't feel like there's people who think the way that they do. I feel like Aquarius sees things or they're just somewhere in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like they're 10 years ahead of other individuals. So it's like it's kind of hard for them to not get along with people, but it's kind of hard for them to have maintain relationships with individuals who don't experience the same type of viewpoints that they have because it is a air sign, so it's cerebral in that sense as well too, along with you being Gemini or having significant placements of Gemini in your birth chart. So you are going to be very cerebral and you need that type of stimulation, which can make you tend to not be around a lot of individuals because you're constantly trying to gain as much information or knowledge that you can. You get what I mean? But I feel like as well too, either way, um, it just feels like there is some type of energy here with you having some type of spiritual gift, okay? Some of you are trying to downplay it and act like you don't have it. Some of you know that you have it, but you just don't want other people to know it. And others of you, it's just something that I just kind of feel like you may not be sure. And maybe this is something that you're going to come to learn that you have. But I also feel like as well, too, like we just picking up an energy where there has been a situation where you have maybe felt singled out because you have been different or because of the gifts that you had. And maybe this caused you to just not want to open up and share these with other individuals, right? Either you could have witnessed someone else who was treated a certain type of way because they were different or because they had some type of gift or something of that nature, or you did try to share your abilities with someone before and maybe this caused you to reap some type of like negative reaction, consequences, or backlash. And so maybe you have just kept this to yourself, okay? But I feel as well too, you're just kind of being led on the path that you're supposed to be on. And it's going to be kind of hard for you to kind of like deny it because it's like when you are walking in your North Node, whether you have North Node in Aquarius, North Node in Pisces, or you just have some very strong influence where your path is leading you to be more, I feel like, in tune with that type of energy, Pisces energy, Aquarius energy, and you're trying to downplay it. The thing is, it's like this is part of your path. And I think it's interesting because we had that you need to drop the hose. Now, when we talking about hoes, I mean, it could be literal hoes like that you pay money to have sex with, or it could just be individuals who are loose and they will do anything to keep your attention. And the thing I'm trying to get to is you take a huge risk with messing with individuals who fall under this category, right? But yet you're afraid of being shunned for something that is innate within you. And I think that is just very interesting. You may want to think about that. You know what I'm saying? Why are you so afraid to be you? Why are you so afraid to stand out? You weren't meant to fit in, okay? And that could be why things have not worked out for you in other situations. Maybe this is why you don't fit into certain groups. Maybe this is why you don't get along with certain people. Maybe this is why you keep, having issues that you run into wherever it comes to you just being your unique, authentic self. Because I feel like these energies, like I said very strongly here, North Node, Aquarius, North Node, Pisces energies, however this Piscean or Aquarius energy affects you, it's like you are meant to stand out. You're meant to be different. And I feel like it's about embracing your difference because maybe you're supposed to be a leader in showing other individuals that it's okay or that it's cool to be different. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you are supposed to be a pioneer in that manner. You get what I mean? And by you not doing that, it's essentially like you're not living up to your fullest potential. And I just kind of feel like there's so much more that would be unlocked to you once you do this. It's like you are wasting your creative energy or your potential by distracting yourself with meaningless relationships or meaningless sex that it's not really fulfilling you because when it's all said and done, you truly want true love. So it's like you shouldn't be scared to take a leap of faith and go towards what is actually going to make you truly happy. Like, fuck what other people have to say about what you are choosing to do with your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the beginning, middle, and end of the day, you only have you to please. And you should be living for yourself. Like, you shouldn't be living for these hoes, you know what I'm saying, who are relying on you to give them a dick fix or to pay their bills or whatever they are coming to get an ego boost or whatever is the reason why they are coming to you to get fulfilled in the manner that they feel that you are supposed to do that. Like, it's essentially like you are allowing other people's burdens and the fact that they look to you to make them happy or look to you to make them feel satisfied or they look to you to make them feel seen or look to you to get that confidence boost that they need through a physical like transaction. You get what I'm saying? And it's or you're if you're giving them money, I mean they're looking to you for that. And I just kind of feel like if it's something that's not making you happy, you shouldn't be doing something for other people. You can't live for other people. It's too much. Like, you weren't put here to live for other people. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you have this life to live, and I feel like you should live it by doing things that make you happy. And if it makes you truly happy to be a one woman man or to sincerely find true love, then I feel like it's okay to do that. Like, you don't have to live out how other people think that you're supposed to live out or how you saw your father or other men around you doing or what other men say that you're supposed to do. Like, Aquarius Pisces energy breaks the mold. You don't fit the mold. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's okay for you to think outside the box. It's okay for you to do something different. It's okay for you to switch it up and change if that's what you want to do. I don't care if you've been doing this for years. It's okay for you to do something different because that's what you want to do. It's your life. Live your life. All right.